just would much rather do that log or top bar. It's the copper tool from Austria, the Victor Schauberger. I mean, look at the catkins on this thing. That's just freakishly long. But what I want to show you especially, this is the Dolgo crab. I wish I would have got some of those earlier. Really great trees that do really well in this area. I've moved some of the ribes species like the gooseberries and the currants around, digging up the new sprouts of it. But check this out. This is really something. And I'd like to make beehives out of this. So I was just cutting this open, and that's what. And then this one is like that. You can see the end of it, but okay, I'll take some out now. No smell. Yeah, like look at that. That looks a little fungused out. I don't know. I don't like it. So it looks like maybe we're just gonna take it down to the garbage can. Just the fact that it could have, you know, mold spores all over it. It's just not, it's not worth it. Yeah, look at this one. This is what's really cool. And I mean, I got a nice thick ring around the base here. And then we go up. And that's pretty good. That's awesome. And if I could just get a few more of those, there's another tall one back here. Pretty decent, you know? This is, ooh, yeah, it's really coming on. So this down here, I always envisioned this could be like a big crater garden all the way through, just around this wooden ring. But as we're doing this, we've got a really nice mountain ash growing. And then I've got this really cool hazelnut making it. I mean, look at the catkins on this thing. That's just freakishly long. You know, protected with the wood logs like this. And then I was clearing out, you know, just kind of rolling stuff around. And then I found this one over here. This other hazelnut that I planted a while back. And I gave it this protection right here, this log to hold moisture. And now I've added these. Really makes a difference. So I'm going to cut back some of the surrounding trees, you know, because imagine that we're this hazelnut right here. We're this hazelnut. So we're going to be looking at the sun this way. Total shade from this ironwood. So I got to cut this thing out. And then, I should get the rocket stove going. Yeah, here, I'll show the rocket stove really fast before it goes, because there's the other beehive back here. Yes, it's still here. Yes, this tool. Thank God. Oh, I was just thinking about this. This is one of the best garden tools you could ever want. It's the copper tool from Austria, the Victor Schauberger, and this was the one that always had the cool, and you could just move, and it was light. You know, it would still pull stuff, but it was light, and it was copper, and it is copper. And look, after many, many years, 8 years now, it still looks like this. Not rusted or awesome. Awesome tool. This was the one that I liked the most by far. There's that. Yeah. Really, really cool stuff. I was I was a little afraid that it wasn't here. Here's the rocket stove. It looks so, you know, rough right now, but you know, putting a nice thing around it, but it works really well. And then there's actually 3 levels. You cook here, you can cook on top of here, you can put a platform, you can cook on top of here, and then you can have the smoker in the back. Nice. I kind of saw it as like a turtle or I don't know, some sort of thing. And then you just sit on the rocks here. It's so good. Got some visitors today coming to check out the food forest. They're doing a project about 90 minutes away. So a lot of stuff, hopefully, that I've learned can help them. Because there's a lot of varieties here that work and some that aren't working. So maybe they can get a really good head start, and within 2 years or 3 years, be almost at the spot where I'm at. I mean, there's some plants here that are really growing quickly, and these hardy kiwis are really established now. That took a while. I mean, a lot of these trees are definitely in year 5, 6, 7, but with the right earthworks and shaping and watering early on, could be amazing for people. Yeah, I want to take a photo of it first before I scoop it out, but this is perfect for bees too. And this one back here is really nice, and we could eventually get some set up in there, and it's gonna let a lot more light come through. So as you're walking down this pathway, all of this will be cleared out. But this is actually a pretty good size, and you can see I cut these in December, and it's March now, and it's still green there, and there hasn't been any fungus flying around. I'm getting it set up so we have a nice, it's gonna be off the ground, but also in the shade, and one's on this pallet, and I'm wondering, it might make sense to lay down some black plastic on top of this pallet, but then this one just gonna be laying it right across like that. That's the side that it's been on the ground since November. And then I think we just plug those in right. Just keep doing it like that, making sure that it doesn't get too dry. I think it should be okay. And all the rain will come down. It's nice and moist here. That's another good setup. And we could have a whole, that's a beautiful mushroom log cultivation setup right next to the rocket stove. And I just love hanging out down here. Oh.